So it's week 47, it's the 30th of October, and to be honest, it was the end of a holiday and it was returned back to South Africa. Unfortunately, it took quite a lot of recovery to get over the party in New Zealand as well as the trip home. 36 hours, not 1,000 hours, 36 hours of flying. But to be honest, as I said, the fantastic thing is that you can now plug your laptop in, you can get power. So I worked on my future vision. You know, Rob J. Hamilton, as part of my coaching thing, has me, where do I want to be in 12 months? I've got a future vision then I've got to work back as to how I'm going to create it, and across all 7 different areas of your life. So I worked on that extensively. I then worked on the financial blueprint and also worked on all my emails to make sure that I was up to speed. So a very productive time, and I was also really glad that Kelly and I flew back together so that we could share the journey together, because it was a very, very tough trip in terms of where we were. Now, you talk about setting standards and standing up and being able to cope. I literally got home at 6 p.m. in the evening. It was about 7 a.m. New Zealand time in the morning, and I had a webinar 1 hour later. You know, Kelly literally got home, she dropped the bags, went straight to bed. I had to step up to the plate. You know, you're running a webinar, you've got to be at full energy, you've got to give people absolutely everything you can. And for me, it was just a case of setting those standards high, delivering, making sure I did my fist pumps, making sure I got my energy going, because I wanted to deliver at the highest level. And again, I think we had a great webinar, there was great energy. Certainly it was nice to be back at my desk and not be sitting in camper vans and at people's houses, etc., and know that I could rely on the internet. But we did it. And that for me is about setting your standards and about delivering. No matter what the circumstances are, you deliver to your highest potential. On Thursday, we sat down with the team, we went through all the team meetings, we found out what was happening. I caught up on the different businesses as to where we were and what was going on, how those sales that we'd made were progressing, etc. Everything that we teach in terms of the 3 Ps, actually having specific meetings with agendas, with follow-throughs, so that I could understand where the business was, what I could help with, where we were going, etc. We came up with game plans primarily till the end of the year, because you know it's a tough period. There's only 6 or 7 weeks left now to the end of the year. A lot of people are tired, the energy levels are very low, so we want to hit it hard. We want to have a game plan so that we achieve the utmost before we take a nice long break over the December period. And then on Friday, I sat with my IT programmer. There were a number of holes. I've been very disappointed that it's taken him so long to get a couple of things done. He pointed out that he was waiting for me on a lot of stuff. So I decided to take Friday to invest it in creating the content and everything else. I actually created all the content for 3 different websites. So I put the ball back in his court now. I've paid him the money. I've done all the content. And now I want delivery. I want results. But most importantly, back to the 3 Ps. I set up a meeting with him every Friday at 10 a.m. I've set up a project schedule because I'm tired of this bouncing around and emails and not getting delivery. I want delivery and I want results. At the end of the day, I'm willing to pay for it, but we've set up a weekly meeting to make sure that we stay on track and we can really pump these websites out fast, because I've got so many ideas. I own over 200 different domains, and I really believe there's a huge amount of potential in terms of replicating, duplicating, and building these websites. So really, that was it. Saturday and Sunday, absolutely really tired. You know, Friday night I went out with my mates for an after work drink just to catch up with them, and ended up going a bit crazy till 4:30 in the morning. It was just great to catch up with them, and the whole weekend pretty much slept with regards to jet lag, not feeling so great in terms of just health wise, and I think just catching up. Kelly and I just spent the weekend together. So we're back on track now, and really there's 6 or 7 weeks left till the end of the year. It's really about getting in there. I have to say, I've got a massive case of procrastination, and you come back from holiday and you're not quite pumped and everything else, but I sat down, did my planning, and that got me focused, got me back on track in terms of where I am. So what are you going to do? What are you going to achieve in the next 7 weeks before Christmas, so you can really pat yourself on your back for 2011 and say, that was a fantastic year, let me go and have a break so I can come back pumped and ready for 2012. From this week, cheers.